Alright guys, welcome back. I have this camera I picked up now, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick it inside the throttle body, and I'm gonna see if there's any particles from the trumpets inside the actual throttle bodies, and we'll take it from there. If you haven't seen what happened before, check out the prior video that I posted and you'll get the full story. But without further ado, let me just try to see if there's any particles inside, and then we'll take it from there. Not so good news. It's going through the cylinders, so it doesn't appear there's nothing in 1, 2, and 3, but in 4, look what I found. Took a picture of it. That is crazy. That's a whole piece. That's the valve closer to the firewall. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Take another picture. Look at that. Whole piece of trumpet just sitting on top of the valve. Now I'm not, God knows if anything got actually inside, any small pieces. I'm gonna take valve cover off and see if I could peek inside the cylinder with this camera through the spark plug hole. Here's another picture. That's a huge piece. Got a new camera today. Got this Milwaukee. It has a 9mm tip, so it should fit in the spark plug hole, because the spark plug hole is about 14mm. So I get an inside look on inside the cylinder number 4, and we'll take it from there. So let me just check it out and see. Hopefully this will display if there's anything inside the cylinder and if there's any damage. Let's get this baby working. So let's see. There. Turn it on. There's a nice light out there. Holy nah. You gotta be kidding me. What it looks like, I don't know if you guys could see, there's a big piece inside the chamber. Look at that. That is huge. What the this is ridiculous. How the hell did that get in there? There's a piece on top and there's a piece inside. What? Well, if that's the case, then I don't know if this might just be the end of this motor. The good thing is right in front of the spark plug hole, so I'm thinking maybe I could grab it with some kind of pickup tool. It's not metal, so I can't use a magnet, but I'm basically screwed at this point. Let me try to come up with something and see if I could pick that up from inside here, but I don't know. It doesn't look like there's any other debris in there. I'm gonna check the other cylinders as well. My quick thinking, I've got this pickup tool with this light at the end and these expendable pickup arms. I don't know, I'm thinking I'm gonna slide it in there and somehow by miracle maybe it'll come out. Let's give it a shot. I mean, well, I have nothing to lose at this point. Well, upon several failed attempts of extracting the pieces from the cylinder, I came up with this solution here. Hopefully this will work. Got a vacuum cleaner, and I got this air hose adapter here hooked up to a hose. This is, I believe, a 1/4 inch. I'm hoping it is not too thick. But I'm gonna try with this, and what this does is this is my test piece. This is a piece I took out of the throttle body from the top, so I'm using this because it's roughly similar size. The other, I think the inside cylinder is a little bit smaller, so it should be easier. But if I turn it on, this provides suction in pretty good amounts too. So as you see, if I go close to it, it basically sucks it inside the hose, and then maybe I could somehow lift it up from there. And it's held pretty nicely. Even if you go from the side, it picks it up decently. So yeah, and when it changes, it actually goes inside the hose, which helps. So I'm hoping this will be a much better solution. And aside from that, I could probably pick up any other loose particles that are in the cylinder, so do a little cleanup, I guess, if you may call that. So let's give this a shot. Let's try this from the top here. My only concern is that this hose might be a little bit too thick, but at this point I have not much to lose. So let's see if this will generate some kind of result. Holy crap, guys, I think we got some kind of success. Check this out. I mean, believe it or not, I think we got one of the pieces sucked with this suction method. So check this out. I used the thicker 1/4 inch inside diameter hose, and I tried this method through going through the spark plug hole. All of a sudden I heard a little thump, like something when I went into the actual tube. And I think we got the smaller piece out. So I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna open the vacuum in a moment. But long story short, I mean, it took me, I was playing with it for a good 1.5 hours. So it's not something that I just stuck a tube in there and the piece came out. It was a lot of playing around, twisting the hose and making sure it comes, it sucks the piece out. But anyhow, check this out. And what do you know? Look, this is the smaller piece. This is it right there. Look at that. That's the smaller piece. So actually that actually fit inside the 1/4 inch inside diameter hose, so it sucked it right up. See, so this is the piece that was in there while the engine was running. So it's not big, but it could definitely cause some damage. So let's see. I mean, now we got the harder piece which is the other piece is much longer than this one, so it's gonna be it's gonna take much more finesse to get out. So I was able to get this piece past this valve, pick it up and just get it above it. But since it's open, when I try to pull up further, it just breaks loose and falls right back into the chamber. So I took off the fan, and I'm gonna took out all the spark plugs. So once I get this past this valve, then I'm gonna turn the engine over so the valve closes and the piece will be stuck on top. And once it's stuck on top, I could grab it from a different angle, maybe pull up to the up here through the throttle body. So let's see if that will work. Man, this is a hell of a process, I tell you. Check this out. I got it past the valve. Shit, I got the valve closed. Oh my god, this is f***ing sketchy as shit. Let's see if I could pull it out. Change the camera. Holy shit, it's coming out. Look at that. Look at that. I got it. Woo! I got it. Hell yeah. Excuse my French there, but man, this is a milestone. See this? That is insane. Look at this piece. This is freaking huge. Anyhow, now it's out. So I'm not out of the woods yet, but I mean, this just brings joy to me. This took a while. I mean, it took me like, I would say, over a course of 4 days, probably 2-3 hours playing with this, and I finally got this out. So I'm very thankful that they come out, and let's see if the moment of truth. I sprayed the throttle bodies with the valve. I sprayed the valves with a brake cleaner when they were closed, and had it soaked, so everything that was what was stuck to them could be loosened up, and then I vacuumed everything. So I'm hoping, I mean, looking at the camera, it looks pretty clean to me. So I'm gonna reinstall the spark plugs now, and I'm gonna put the airbox in. Speaking of the airbox, I'm gonna get that in a second, but once I put the airbox in, I'll be able to fire it up and see if there's any obvious signs of piston damage. Looking from the camera, it doesn't appear so, but with these things you never know. So let me get working on it, but let me just take you to the airbox and give you an update on it. FYI, if you ever get something stuck in your cylinder chamber, I could personally tell you that this works wonders. This is about 5 horsepower shop vacuum, and all I did was basically sealed off all the open loose fittings, as well as the hose. I attached a little reduction, taped it all around with small hose, and this thing really cleans up really well. The suction is very strong, and it will basically suck everything out if there's anything that's loose in your cylinder. There you go. Well, I was a bit skeptical at first that this will work, but come to find out, it works very well. So yeah,